Alright guys, here we are to react to the first trailer for the TV show Miracle Workers.
Yeah.
So going into this, we know nothing except for that Steve Buscemi is playing God, and Daniel Radcliffe is an angel of some sort?
I saw a tweet that was talking about this, and the idea, I think, is like Steve Buscemi's God, and he's like scheduled for Earth to be like decommissioned and like we're done or whatever. And Daniel Radcliffe's an angel who's like, wait, no, don't do that, and trying to like tell him not to or something. I don't know. I don't know how that's a whole show, but that from that little kernel of Steve Buscemi being God, I'm like, tell me more, please.
So these are both A-list actors. I really like Steve Buscemi. He's he very rarely disappoints me. And Daniel Radcliffe has been really killing it lately with some of his movies. So I'm optimistic.
I didn't see Swiss Army Man. I'm super pissed.
Oh, super great.
I know.
So I'm optimistic what they could pull off with a TV show. And we've seen some good stuff in the form of like The Good Place and what they can do with like a heaven-ish movie.
Yeah.
No, I'm walking in a little hype. Like this could be something good.
It's an exciting concept, so I just have to see like how it takes form, right?
Yeah, let's jump into it. Did you catch at the end there? It said limited series.
I know, and I feel like that's going to start a 2-hour discussion.
What does that mean?
Like mini-series, and then you're going to say that automatically makes it bad.
Well, mini-series are terrible. That's just a fact. But limited series, I wonder is that something like, is it, okay, we're going 2 seasons, they are pre-planned out, this is what it is. Limited series. We're not open-ended. Or does it...
I think it's the new term for miniseries, but the new definition of miniseries is just a real long movie that they cut up into pieces and give less money to.
I really wonder. I'm actually surprised this is a TBS movie.
That was the weirdest part. Was
I'm like, these are some actor-ass actors to have on a TBS show. And I guess in general, channels are putting more money into their entertainment because you got to win the war, and the war is raging.
I forget who owns TBS, but yeah.
I wasn't overwhelmed by any. I do not know.
Absolutely not.
Nothing about so overwhelming. There was one in particular line that I liked. We're like, "What together? Maybe we can answer 6.
Maybe even 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like 5, 6, maybe as many as 6. Yeah, that was the only real line that I got like a positive reaction out of. I thought, did you just put those sunglasses on just so you could take them off? Was horrible. I thought the coffee spilling was horrible. I thought the thing, like, we got through most of this where I'm like, oh, like the tweet was wrong. Like he doesn't want it to blow up Earth.
Yeah,
and then at the end he's like, I'm blowing up Earth. And I go, okay, cool. At least that's happening. But that's apparently not, because, I was going to be like, okay, well, God's just like checked out. And why wouldn't he be, right? He turns on the feed from Earth and he's like, woof, like sheesh, that's woof. And like turns it off. Like, I can't watch this shit, which I don't blame him for, honestly. It's wonderful.
No.
But yeah, this looks very just like a funny thing for people to laugh at.
And by funny thing, you mean not for you. Like
no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, like I find things funny that aren't funny. They're not like, oh, here's a funny thing, laugh track, thing happens, right? I find funny things out of like other things that are like better than that thing. And what I really like is weird stuff that makes me think, or like the darkness of human soul or whatever. Like,
I'm like optimistic that maybe that is there in this show, and this trailer is just the openest, genericest trailer ever to cast the net wide and get like people into it.
So,
and maybe it will be a little bit more gritty and good and dark humored once it's opened up.
Here's what I would have liked to see.
I don't have any concrete evidence that anything like that is happening.
A lot more stuff about Heaven Incorporated. Like make it run like a company. You see him. He's in like the mail room. Like equivalent, right? I want to see like TPS reports and like paperwork and like when that has to be approved. And hey, we can't fix the volcano until later because of whatever, right? So I'm like everything's gotten all dumb and shitty the same way things get dumb and shitty on Earth. I would have liked that. I also think, hopefully, a lot of this is just episode 1. Because we have to
all be episode 1.
Yeah, we like establish the new character. He's we're shaving Daniel Radcliffe's beard. We're declaring, hey, I've scheduled to blow up the Earth. We're just gonna start over, guys. And then they go, wait, and like have to like make it all happen.
Yeah.
But some of those wait scenes were like garbage. When they're all in the big NASA control room and he's moving his head or something, whatever virtual reality dumb thing they're doing there. I don't know. That's not super encouraging either. So I really need to see how they interface, with the people of Earth. What does it mean to answer a prayer? Physically, what happens?
There needs to be some great like something, because why else would these people sign on for it? These are like A-list talents.
Okay.
If it's very generic and bad, there's no reason, because it's not like it's even like a god angle where they're like, oh, they're just very religious, so they sign on for this.
Sure.
It isn't that. It's, if anything, it's mocking religion. So
I don't know if they're that A-list that it's that big of a deal. They might have just thought it was cool.
Steve Buscemi's TV series thing that he's done, he's been like knocking it out of the park in success. Like he's an expensive talent to get there.
Oh.
Like, how long did Boardwalk Empire run for years? And like
I kept track of Steve Buscemi.
No, Steve Buscemi.
I like them both a lot myself, but I don't know how much the rest of the world I know likes them. But I feel like there's certain people that I like a lot and I think are really cool, and then I find out like
certified hero Steve Buscemi is definitely
certified hero.
Yeah, he was a firefighter at 9/11. Like
I thought there was a show called Certified Hero.
No.
Yes, no.
Like,
I love Steve Buscemi, and I love what I'm seeing in this kind of. Seems fine. I like the idea of like a checked out, like at the end of his thing, I've tried everything, this doesn't work anymore thing with God.
Yeah.
And that line about like sacrificing a ram, yeah, it does freak me out, but it's like a nice gesture. Like that I like too. That
it's like being invited to something you don't want to go to.
Yeah, I'd like to just be invited, okay? It's like that. Yeah, no, that could be a thing, but I think
but I got nothing for this in terms of thumbs.
Yeah, the sense of humor overall, I don't think, unless there's a bunch of deep, smart jokes. Like, I would have liked the jokes about, like, okay, we answer these prayers. Oh, no, that just made it worse. Oh, we have to do this. Like, turn it into more, let me identify with the struggle of, like, trying to improve a system and have it, evolve to, like, fuck itself over constantly, right? And that, something. But no, this seems like not the lowest common denominator, but on the lower end of the denominators, where I'm not really encouraged to check it out.
No, yeah, this doesn't do it for me. I would have to either hear some great things or accidentally come upon episode 6 and go, oh, that was pretty good, before I would get into the show.
You got to have someone you like a lot be like, oh man, if you're not watching this, you have to check it out.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, I'm in. All right.
So that's what we thought about this, guys. Let us know in the comments what you thought about it. Don't die in a fire, and we'll see you next time.
Hello, internets. I just love watching JustDaggers. If you've enjoyed this video as much as I have, click that subscribe button. Peace out, homies.